Good evening, everybody. My name is JL Kelly. I am your host for tonight. Today I am joined by my co-host Jenny Hay.
Howdy, howdy.
Of course, who can forget about the Grand Negus himself, all the way back from Ferenginar with new gold pressed latinum to polish and he's drying up. The
Good
Grand
morning.
Negus Matt. Yeah, apparently it's morning.
To Matt
And
it
of
is.
course,
Yeah.
who could also forget about our community manager Scott Sterling, the man,
Greetings.
the myth, the legend. I'm surprised he's still alive. I'm just saying.
Who missed us? Those three people who probably us watching ourselves.
What are you talking about? Sammy's supposed to be here. Don't make me call you Sammy. I sent her a link. So how have you guys been?
Busy.
Yeah. I think that's for everybody.
It's been what, almost a month since we done a I guess
Yeah.
it's been a month since we done a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that time I've been fired, got a new job.
Wow. Well, I'm sorry. Kaylee kind of interrupted part of our plans with, oh, I have to go visit my aunt and have a life.
Well, then Scott and I went on our trip.
Mm.
Are we going to tell people where you guys went?
People know if they follow us on social medias.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I
So they
got
went to
there
Bermuda.
attacked by Matt. Literally standing, kind of that weird, like in front of the taco place and the auction bar. That
Oh,
little
so,
random, the pool area. Well, the pool entrance used to be.
so what are the new restaurants like over there?
Delicious.
You know what? We never tried the food court.
We never had a chance to with everything else going on.
I don't understand how you couldn't. It was immediate service.
Well, the one night we wanted to, we had like 3 other things we wanted to do, and we were trying to get down there. It was like a 45-minute wait, no matter where we went. So
Yeah. The one I
You
was
guys have
going to.
pictures?
I do
Huh?
have pictures.
Yeah, there's burgers.
Yeah, we should probably talk about pictures and where places you went.
There's sushi. There's burritos. There's Philly steak.
So they actually put a food court inside the Rio?
hmm
Where the buffet used to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say it's a high-end food mart.
Yeah.
than it
I would
is
call it
a
like
food court.
it reminded me of, there's a place here called Lacey Hall where it's just like a giant hall of just food.
Mhm.
But it's like a fancier food court.
Mhm.
Like you think of the mall, but think of like 10 times better.
But the cool thing is, you could actually order ahead. I didn't know about this till the night we actually went down there.
Mhm.
How did you? I told you about it.
Did you?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. Oh.
No. That's what we
So-
should.
It was a fun adventure.
hmm
Hello, Sammy. Thank you for joining us tonight.
I will tell you, Smash Burger lost a lot of money that week.
Oh yeah.
What's up?
Why is that?
Mhm.
Because A, they overstaffed for not getting anyone. Which was empty 95% of the time I went past it.
We never
weren't
went that way. We never went that far down.
I did
didn't
the
have
night you went to your thing, babe. But
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
But we rarely went down.
But they didn't have anyone. No one. I would say for every 10 people that usually go over there,
Mhm.
they probably had a half a person.
Yep.
Okay.
I walked over there at lunchtime when the food court was banging.
Yeah.
Smash Burger
Yeah.
was empty. So, yeah, I would be surprised if Smash Burger is still there in 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that. So I'm hoping they change. I don't think I got pictures of that restaurant. The where the American bar used to be.
Okay.
That restaurant was terrible.
What's wrong with Luckley's?
Expensive.
Yeah, it's their high-end restaurant for the property.
And the food was okay.
The food is terrible there.
But I think you answered your own question, Matt. What's wrong with the place?
I wanted to know what they thought was wrong with the place. So Voodoo Lounge is going to get remodeled.
Okay.
Okay.
And that will turn into their high end, and then Luckley's might be rethemed or remenued.
Okay.
But the staff there was great. I mean, everybody, the staff wise, was great
Mhm.
at the hotel itself. They were great.
You want to explain what's going on in this photo, Jenny?
Oh,
We
yeah.
haven't done that.
We're gonna get there. We're
We're
getting
getting
there.
there.
Okay, we can get there. Okay. So this photo, Scott and I surprised everybody that we're going to Vegas. And so we needed a way to get picked up. I was doing some Googling and I found this place called Captain.
Mhm.
And it was about the same price as doing Ubers for back and forth. And then so they picked us up. So they put our name, a little thing, and then you're waiting for somebody to pick you up. And I always wanted that. You're like, you know how you go to the airport, you see everybody standing there with their names, and you always wanted to do that.
Mhm.
So yeah, she picked us up.
I
And then
just need to know in advance. I'll come in my song that lets you know that the baby doesn't have chlamydia anymore.
but this was our ride. It was a
Wow.
Tesla X with the wings open up. Thought that was kind of cool.
Mhm.
The lady was so nice to take a picture of us in it. Terrible photo, but
I look so far away.
she
I
took
mean,
lots of
I would have
photos.
done that too
Hmm.
in my song.
This
I'm trying to eat.
is the new renovated Lymphedema. I want to say lymphedema. That's no. Whatever tower.
Jay, you had plenty of time during the startup. That
No.
was the longest startup of my life.
When you talk about the longest startup of your life, it's 5 minutes.
That
Because-
5 minutes took like 25 minutes.
Well, we were talking about food. Come on now.
I was referring to the countdown took 25 minutes. Every time I turned around, it was still going. So you know that had been 25 minutes.
Well, we have to start early because somebody said we don't start on time if we're not talking at 6:30.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But anyways,
Oh.
this is the new room.
I like that room. It's kind of nice.
It was comfy.
The weird thing, it was comfortable. We had to keep our AC down colder than normal, but that's just part of Vegas and the windows.
Mhm.
We couldn't figure out why the logic of having that. Let me get to my phone. Over here, there's this like palm tree on the wall that lights up. I guess for decorations.
So,
I guess.
so you gotta understand, some of the design of the room, they had to figure out what to do with when they removed a lot of furniture.
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, my room wasn't as nice as this.
Were you in the Masquerade Tower or were you in the renovated towers?
I was in a renovated tower, but it had a couple issues. Like there was a spot where the fridge used to be, that was just an opening.
Because you had a room 2 beds, right?
Huh?
Was your room 2 bedroom, like 2 queen beds or whatever? Or was it a king?
No, mine was a king.
Okay. Oh.
I'm a king.
Because I also noticed each room has a different layout.
Mhm.
Because this is the layout where the bathroom is right when you walk in. You have a long hall right there.
My room was set up exactly like that.
Oh, but we didn't have the random fridge wall thing.
So
But
where
our friends Pat and them had that random hole in the wall where the fridge goes.
It just the way it was.
Yeah, and you got to mind, we have to remind ourselves that they're still in the process of renovating. They are still in the process of getting everything changed over.
And the only other issue I had was my shower leaked.
We had a shower too.
You had a leaky shower too?
We had no door.
There is no door. They don't put doors on them anymore.
I hate that.
No doors?
No doors. They're cave showers.
But our friend Kat in Kat's room had a door,
But
but they
wasn't
had 2 beds.
okay? But wasn't Cat in an accessible room?
No, she's in a regular room.
I thought she was in an accessible room.
No.
But no, the standard now for Vegas is no doors in the shower.
I don't like that. So next year we're gonna bring suction cups and a shower curtain to close out the little wall here.
Why do you need that?
Because I don't like the cold air coming in.
Turn on
Remember
the
she's
shower
from
before you get
Texas.
in the shower.
Well, yes.
In 2 minutes, the entire room is a steam room. Trust me, I know. That's how I take a shower.
Okay.
Anyways, here's our, the lovely outside view pictures.
Well, for you, go on. Kellen, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thomas, welcome.
So I had a
okay.
problem with this.
I loved it.
Really?
I enjoyed it.
I had a very big problem with this. Yeah, the problem is, yes, STLV Trek to Vegas looks great. Then you go to the other side, and it's VLTS
Yeah.
Trek to Vegas. You can't take a picture from both sides.
Okay, I could see that being an issue.
That's my only issue with it.
I missed y'all while you were here. Yes, you did.
Mm.
You missed 3 of our members.
The hotel
And
was
by the way,
very-
Declan Luckley's place.
Yeah.
Declan was a very, very, very important person in our history, and unfortunately, he passed away too young.
Well, I'm not saying. I was going to say, but the hotel was all in. They were ready to host us. They were having Star Trek menus, and they were ready for us. They had like signs to talk about things going on. That's what I like. I like when hotels get into it, like when they know what's going on.
I even think 1 or 2 of the staff had like little pins and things going on too.
So, my friend Michelle, she's the overnight bartender manager / food and beverage manager. She's been with the Rio since day one. And when I say day one, I'm talking about the original Rio when it opened. She originally they were planning on closing all the bars down at 2 a.m. and they were not going to do anything drinks or not. And she came to the owners and we were like, guys, this is the biggest and most money you will make all year long if you lean into it. So she did not get permission to change the bar hours, but she has that luxury that on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday she was like, yeah, we're staying open till 4 a.m. And
That's nice.
so I saw her 2 days ago and asked her about it, and the Rio owners were so ecstatic about what happened during the STLV that they want to lean into it even more next year.
Oh, good.
That's good.
It was a world of difference from 4 years ago. I can't remember. We went there last year, and then COVID. So what, 2 years ago? Whenever that was, a world of difference between going there 3 years ago and coming today. The staff was so on point. We were standing in line to check in, and they were passing out free little appetizers. I mean, it's more on their end to promote the restaurant, but it's still nice to us because now we're standing there and we're like, oh, we'll try this and pass out the menus, and they were working it.
Yes, they were.
That was my meal I had. It was okay.
You got the. You got
I
the.
can see it now.
I got the baked chicken.
Oh, okay.
I had. I've eaten there about three or four times now since they opened.
You need to go back. That's all I'm saying. He hasn't been there since 17.
It's completely different, Kellen.
Yeah, it's
Completely
completely different.
Mom has some really great logic.
The food is mediocre.
Yeah. Except for Scott's kale salad. He loved that salad.
Yeah, that kale salad was amazing.
This must have been the magic show that I didn't go to.
Yeah, it was
was.
kind of, it was funny and cheesy, but I enjoyed it. It was kind of nice to get that Vegas feel, like old school Vegas with magic shows and stuff. No, there wasn't.
No, Robert, the
No.
pickles were in the chicken.
Hmm.
That's disgusting. But you can follow Robert at Promenade Podcast at www.promenadepodcast.com. And he posts periodically. So I would just follow his channel to find out more or go to his website. Cool.
That's actually a really good picture of the masquerade. Can you send that to me, Jenny?
Yeah, it's on my Facebook. You can steal it off my Facebook, or I can send it to you.
All right, I'll start off. That's a really good photo.
Yeah, I think this is first night.
This was Thursday night. We were wandering
Yeah.
around, seeing what was new and stuff.
Yep.
I heard they extended the floor.
No, they did not.
No,
No,
they're
they
working
didn't.
on the floor. You probably misunderstand.
Oh.
They're working on the floor. If you
So
look,
that's all new carpet right there in the background,
Yeah,
the
new
white
carpet.
stuff.
Yeah.
But they have not. See, that's where they've. That's as far as they made it for remodel. This entire area has not been touched, other than they changed a little bit of the furniture.
I don't think I got any of the other pictures of.
I've got one or two. I don't know if I have them uploaded though. I'll send them to you, Matt.
In fact, I'm planning on going up to the Rio next week to kind of see how the renovations are going.
Or go through. Sorry, these guys are me crappy pictures. It's me zooming in from our seat, so they're going to be very pixelated.
I hate that moderator.
Scott
Yep.
Mance.
Okay, this year he was just slightly better because he did not do. When I was a child, I didn't hear that in the few panels we went to with him.
Thank God.
Mhm.
But other ones,
As soon as he walked on the stage, I left. Every time.
yeah.
I'm
So
like,
I did
I'm
a really
not-
bad
I'm not-
picture. I'm zooming in on my phone.
I missed that panel because I had to work.
Well, you can still talk about it.
Okay, so we didn't know until I started watching a YouTube video that this picture, this is the Borg
Borg
Cube
Cube?
balloon.
You didn't
If
know
you
that?
go- I know.
Well, we
Borg-
knew that.
no,
Hang
no, no. Listen. If you walked around to the back, you can walk into it, and they had a Borg balloon inside of it.
And you didn't walk around it to check it
No.
out?
No,
Nope. We had no clue until I
because
saw the
there
video.
was nothing saying, "Oh, hey, Chino, check
Yeah,
this out,"
there was
anything
no
like that
signs.
until
No,
like the
we
weekend.
still walked around it.
I took a picture of it, but I didn't walk around it. That's my.
You gotta be serious.
I muted it because
Yeah.
copyright.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were singing some Klingon like karaoke type thing.
So I will say this. While there were a few guests that they had listed
Mhm.
that I do not agree with, I think they had a very huge variety. Really,
Jenny.
Yeah, so my friends and I. Oh, I'm sorry, Matt. I didn't mean to interrupt you. My friends and I went to the Sunday Islander show.
yes, we can definitely see that.
It doesn't look like she had fun at all.
No, not at all.
Hey, it was my first time to the Excalibur. I've never been to that one.
Okay. What I was saying is I think they had a very great, large selection of Star Trek actors and Star Trek commentators. There were a few that I'm still questioning why they had tables, but
Quick, change the screen. Change the screen.
There you go, Robert. There's pickle.
I don't understand why this year, and this is not a bash against Steffi or Joanna, but why did they need a table? They're on stage 95% of the time.
Oh, wait. I'm trying to skip out of this.
Sure you are.
Frozen. It won't let me get out of it.
Yeah, like the button's over here. I can't get out of it. I can't get out of it.
Hold on.
You have to stop sharing. No, you have that bug sometimes.
So I don't understand why they had tables.
Okay, I made that same comment to Scott. I go, what to do? I was like, why do these professional cosplayers have booths when they're never there? Like, we walked by those booths several times. Now, granted, they were kind of in the corner and there's like nobody around them. Not corner, but they were like down the end cap area. But I'm like, I asked Scott, I was like, when are they ever here? Because I wanted to say hi to Jody because I know her. Well, I know of her.
Doesn't Jody like do a lot of the bringing out the guests?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was saying.
Usually, she hangs out at the rotunda and takes pictures with people when she's not on stage.
And after hours, she's usually down at Masquerade or floating around down in that general area somewhere.
But that's Matt's whole point was why do they need a booth when they're never there?
Yeah. And why this year did they decide to make them official guests?
Yeah.
So that's, don't get me wrong. Those two, I will 100% say they qualify for official guests. But what was different from last year and the 25
Well, there's the other one. Jody is one, you said.
Stephanie.
Stephanie.
I don't think I know Stephanie. The last time I think Jody was there with Megan. Oh, Steffi.
She's Desert Rose. Like that's her username.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't understand why. And Crystal Star would have had a booth too if she wasn't doing Comic-Con and
she was at ST. Yeah, she was ST. She was at San Diego Comic-Con as a guest.
Yeah.
Not as a person going, like actual guest, which that's kind of cool.
And then she turned around and went to Brick Slopes. There was a guest there too. I wish I didn't have to cancel my Brick Slopes trip.
Yeah, you would have gotten free Lego.
Yeah, I couldn't just go in once I got fired.
I feel that. I know exactly how that feels.
So the reason I started giggling is because the day before Jenny wore this, we stopped by to say hi to Garrett Wong, and we're telling him about it. You know where I'm going with this. And he goes, I can see you walking down the hallway and just everybody going bing, bing, bing off of it. You had to hear it from him, but it was hilarious.
Do y'all get who I am?
Moopsie.
But then somebody's walking around with another Moopsie. But we went to the cosplay contest, the other one. She hand did that.
Wow.
That Moopsie that was going around. I thought she just bought like an actual costume and walked around in it, but no, she actually made that herself.
Wow.
My friend Mackenzie won the cosplay.
Yeah. But she has a good cosplay. Some of them. Anyways, that's another story.
Oh, the Lower Decks crew.
Yeah, I met. Okay, apparently there's a big. We got there just in time, but apparently they already did a big meetup and took a picture of all the Lower Decks people, and so these are leftovers. So. And.
Picard, what?
Reoccurring.
Oh, the reoccurring guest. Yeah. Did Todd say anything about maybe coming back if they ever decide to do Legacy?
Not that I know of.
I'm pretty much just saying Legacy's dead.
Yeah. I have
Well,
a
they could
feeling.
always bring him back in flashbacks or other things like that.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna. We'll never hear about Legacy again.
What was that quote though? It was something like, "You're never really dead in a sci-fi series," or something like that.
Oh, it was You Never Die in a Sci-Fi Series. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
But Terry Metalis is gone.
Terry who? Metallic?
Metallic,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't he in like the EP?
No, not anymore. He's with.
But he was.
Yeah, he's now working on a show for Marvel.
Well, let's also not forget that right now Star Trek is in a hold limbo because of what's going on with Paramount.
It's already been the sale deal's already done.
Yeah, but right now everything's on hold. Yes, the sale is done, but until
They've already started announcing new series from Paramount.
Mhm.
They're not on hold anymore.
No.
that's not what I heard a couple days ago, but okay.
Anyways, I paused on this photo
Uh-huh.
because the damn app that they want us to use went down.
And
Oh,
they
like-
were basically like, "Yeah, go to our schedule on our website and look at it that way."
Yeah.
And not
And-
everybody could.
Wait, so they didn't do the books, or they were just trying
They
to force everybody?
did, but it
But
didn't have
you know how
everything
things
in it.
change.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw this and I was like,
Well-
oh, I have to talk about that.
Well, I understand where they're trying to go because, like, when I went to my event, everything was on the app.
Right. Well, and here's the deal too. This year it was a brand new app, and we found out later on they halfway expected it to crash. I just didn't want to say it to anybody.
Well, when you got like 5,000 people, which was what we had too,
Yeah. Yeah.
you expect it to go down.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, whoa, it's up here. There we go.
Hmm.
You went Scottish, huh?
Oh yeah. Always do, at least one day.
Some Voyager people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one of my favorite panels was
Do what?
one of my favorite panels was the one where it was Mulgrew and Delancey.
Yeah, we skipped out on that one.
Yeah.
It was a good one. I didn't know that they had been friends for over 40 years.
This is kind of cool.
Okay.
I agree. Kilt's our life.
I'm having a hard time with something here. And it's something that Matt just recently just said. That you can consider Legacy dead. But yet, do we really need an Academy series?
Yes, because that has been in the works for a very long time.
Yeah, but a lot of things have been in the works for a long time.
Yeah, but Academy is started recording.
Yeah.
No,
that's
I
right.
get that.
Well,
and
no,
and
and
I'm
the
excited
idea-
for it, but if I have to choose between the two,
But you don't have a choice.
I know we don't. That's the
Yeah.
point.
Uh,
That's cool. I like the
Yeah.
the-
Yeah, they had some.
Well, it was like a mini Galaxy Quest reunion along with
Mhm.
within S2.
I saw pictures of that.
I was like, I'm in McKill. I'm gonna go get a picture, with that.
Don't recognize that number that called me.
Yeah, this is the one this is a Moopsie, and she handmade that one.
Oh wow.
Okay, I'm gonna close out because we don't need to go through all the.
Oh come on, it would fun. I get it though.
I mean, it's all cosplay. I can go through them
Yeah.
all. There's
no.
all the people. I
There
think I
were
took a
some really
picture.
good ones though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think these were all the winners. Oh no, these are people who just came. I don't think I got pictures of the winners.
Yeah, those are the finalists.
Hmm.
There's
I know-
4 winners.
Right.
Yeah, and tie for first place.
Yep, a 3-way tie.
3-way tie.
Really? Oh wow.
Hmm.
I know it was Christus Borg, the Pike.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
and it was
I don't know.
Mandalorian Trekkie.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I was just trying to
Mandalorian.
see the photo.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
trying to find it. Oh.
On Facebook. She's my.
Yeah, Amanda and her partner, I believe it was.
Yep. Her Amanda's fiance.
That's
Oh.
why they got engaged. Yeah.
Mhm.
I didn't realize that.
They got
Sorry.
engaged at STLV.
Okay.
Yeah, babe. Okay, I want to go back to this one because it was so cool to see Prodigy cosplay coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I
Despite
think
the
she did a
fact,
great job, but it was really cool to see that. Anyways,
Yeah, there was a guy as a Horgon walking around, which was hilarious.
a Horgan?
Horgon.
he was a Horgon.
Yeah, he
Jimmy.
was.
What?
You cancel your share for real quick?
Oh, you have a picture of
Mhm.
I thought I had a picture of her, but I guess I didn't.
So this is the this
Yeah.
is who won? This is the Mandalorian Trekkie.
Okay.
She hand built made this entire thing.
I think
Nice.
a picture outside for her. Oh, something cool about the hotel they did is they put some tables outside.
Mm-hmm.
Are they allowing guns again? Are they allowing weapons back at the convention?
Well, they're not allowing anything that actually looks like a weapon.
Yeah.
But this was fine.
Yeah, the
Is it-
security was kind of weird this year. They felt more lax than normal.
I mean, Amanda was able to bring her colorful
About
bat,
her, yeah.
but I think that's made out of cardboard. All right, there you go, Jenny.
You're fine.
Okay.
Oh. They
Yeah,
were talking
it's
about
funny.
this AI, which I thought was funny. It's like, what happened to your other finger? You can't see in this picture, but
Chorus. La 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 la. Oh.
Let me just say, Scott Grimes is amazing to hang out with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I did
Who's
shots with him.
Who's that?
He's the pilot of the Orville.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
funny.
Yeah,
I kept liking that shirt today.
Yeah.
when I wanted it.
Okay, I'm really confused here, Scott.
what? It's supposed to be
32nd century uniform with a
Yeah.
22nd century Delta.
Yes, it's supposed to be a Starfleet like commandant or general, however you want to look at it,
Or fleet admiral.
or a fleet admiral. Yes, could be that too.
Yes, it is that. But it's two different time periods.
I know. It was kind of a version of a mashup.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah,
Then
this is
D&D.
the beginning of D&D.
Yeah, we
That
see
was
this a little bit, but
That was fun.
Did we all finish Prodigy?
No.
I don't have much of a family tree.
Oh,
The Rat Pack?
yeah.
oh
but
my
who got-
god! Oh, I don't have the photo of it because I
Oh,
wasn't
you
Much
don't?
of a
Okay.
family tree.
I'll have to find it real quick.
okay.
Where do I have it?
So
Right in the phone.
I'm listening. What do you got?
I gotta find it. Hold on.
they were
Uh,
asking for some sexy lighting because they're gonna play a like a romantic type song.
Okay.
Hang on one
Thinking
second.
further, whoever was controlling the AI screen in the background.
I just sent it to you, babe.
Thomas, you definitely need to watch season 2 of Prodigy.
They
That's
put
really
that
sad.
as the background.
What?
And they were dancers like going back and forth. And there was red, there were blue, there were like a version of purple. It was hilarious. And everybody in the audience starts cracking up, right? And then there's the music is still going, and they all turn around like, oh, okay, came back and kept going. It was great.
And no, Thomas, I do want to go back to, but I want to respond to what he's saying. You should definitely watch Strange New World season 2.
Mhm.
That ends pretty good, and I can't wait for
Especially
season 3.
especially the episode that it's called Subspace Rhapsody.
No,
Yeah.
that's it. That's the episode you can skip.
Best episode ever.
No,
I
he won't
agree.
agree. He's a Klingon.
10 out of 10.
He's a
shall
Oh, then I
Klingon.
just have photos coming home.
Let me say this.
He's seen it.
10,000 to 1 say Substation Supremacy is the best episode out there.
Mhm.
And that one
See-
person is Jay.
To the point that there's now a group on the cruise who
Mhm.
starts recreating the songs.
Am I the only one that has taste? I'm sorry. But
Anyone who
I've
doesn't
gone back and I've re-listened to them again, and there's
You
a
don't,
couple decent songs in there, but most of them, when you talk about musicals from other musicals and you
you
compare it to
don't
Star
have
Trek,
taste.
I have taste.
A gourmet meal for you is a hot dog.
Gourmet
hot dog
you
and
might
mac
be a
and
hot
cheese.
dog, but it ain't for
Hot dog
me.
and mac and cheese.
No, that's just comfort food. Anyways, but when you compare that musical to other musicals out there from Hollywood, it does not even
It wasn't
stand.
designed. It wasn't meant for Hollywood.
It wasn't.
It is a Hollywood production. It is featured on TV.
It was
It's
a
not
Canadian
Hollywood,
production.
no.
Yeah,
It's Canadian.
it's Canadian.
Remember, all this is filmed in Vancouver.
I am not gonna go into the
In
Canadian.
fact, I'm gonna go.
I am
let
gonna
me go-
bypass Canadian.
Okay, do you know why I'm specifically saying it's Canadian?
Okay, go on.
Do you know?
Take your point.
So, do you know why Jeffrey Combs has not appeared in Discovery or Strange New Worlds?
Nope.
Because it is against Canadian law to hire an American actor over a Canadian actor for a role. There has to be a specific reason, and it costs a lot of money, and it's not worth the money to bring an American actor in for a one-off role.
Mm,
And that came from Jeffrey Combs' mouth himself.
cool. Anyway, so
So it's not
Going back to the
Hollywood, if it
music.
was a Hollywood production, then Jeffrey Combs would be in it.
Mm-hmm.
it is a Hollywood production, even if it is all Canadians. And I have no problem with Canadians. But can we please get off that topic and get back onto the real topic, which is the music is subpar at best. Now, do the actors have talent in their voicing and capabilities? Yes, I will give you that. But the songs are subpar compared to almost every other musical out there. And they in my opinion, they don't flow as smoothly as some of the others.
Tyler, you're
Couple
the
of the songs
only
are-
one in this entire Trek world who
I doubt that.
one of the few.
You are the minority.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been the minority in my life, Matt. But I've been the Trekkie. That makes me a minority where I'm from. You know, my race kind of plays
You
into that too.
live in a small town, so yes.
Actually, I lived in a big town when I was younger.
And you now live in a village.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll take Village over Hamlet.
Village is smaller than
Love you,
town.
Robert.
But what else can we talk about as Civi? What's some other good things that happened? Oh, what was her name? Beverly.
Crusher.
Oh no,
Yeah, it was Beverly Washburn. Wasn't it Beverly Washburn?
Washburn. Yes, Washburn.
Yeah. So I'm wearing. Was it my Meeples? Yeah, it was. I was wearing
Moopsie.
Moopsie.
Mm.
And we were just walking down. I call it Celebrity Row. It's where all the like B actors sign, kind of like in that middle area.
Oh, the
Not
white
B,
desk.
but- Yeah, like yes, like you know,
Yeah, over in the white desk, right? Usually in the middle of the room.
yeah, right in the middle of the room. Yeah.
Close
Yeah.
to it, yeah.
Excuse me.
I know what you're talking about.
She stops me, and of course, I'm not. I don't know her that well. I know of her. I know kind of her character. She stops me and she goes, "I want to get a picture of you. You're so cute." She, the celebrity, wanted to get a picture of me.
Mhm.
I was like, okay.
And so I just took a couple of steps back and blocked traffic and let her do her thing.
We became friends with that. Oh, okay.
No, I mean
Um,
actors do that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Derek did that to us
Yeah.
back in 2016.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
well, Gary
Yeah,
knows
that-
me,
that-
per
yeah.
se. But something else, and this might tick off Matt. So I'm sorry, Matt.
Uh-oh.
This might make him go on a tangent. So Scott and I become and I'm a romance reader. I found out a romance reader author was there. She was like kind of this little tiny booth. I think she was sharing it with one of her friends or whatever. So she like had like an end table of this booth. And we started talking to her, and she goes, "Yeah, they made me take down a sign that says something like clitoris, which is like not clitoris, but clitoral. It's
Something
based
similar.
literature and the word clit together. So clitoris, I think it's called like that, something like that.
Literature.
Clitoris, thank
Literature.
you. Because it was inappropriate. Okay, it was like a little sign. I don't know how big it is, but something like, it was a little sign because her table was like literally like
It
this.
was
She was
tiny.
in at the table. She had a tiny table. There's no way it was a giant sign. They asked her to take it down, so she respectful and put it down. But yet, freaking Mickey is wearing a full-on marijuana outfit, and she gets no. And this is a family-friendly show, or Trek to Vegas. STV is supposed to be family-friendly to the most part, and it usually is. I haven't had too much issues with
Mhm.
family.
A lot of the West Coast states allow marijuana now.
Well, yes, but she's a
But
vendor.
family friendly, and she's a vendor.
So
And
what's
I understand it's legal there, but
I don't
legal
think it's
for
in good
adults.
taste. I'll give you that. I don't think it's
Yeah.
in good taste. But
what
So-
you should do is you should go on the creation website and write a complaint about her.
I have, or I'm about to. I complained to her. Somebody else. I didn't want to tell him. I complained to somebody on creation.
Mhm.
We went to the "What Can We Do Better" situation. It was kind of eye opening about some stuff that's going on. But yeah,
Mhm.
like I said, I understand it's legal, but this is a family friendly show, and it's legal for adults, not kids. She shouldn't be able to wear that. She can wear something Star Trek based or regular clothing. She does not need to wear a marijuana looking outfit. That's all.
Yeah, and I will say this because it was Gary during the feedback panel. He was very, very professional. He took time to listen to everybody and respond and
Mhm.
kind of explain. I mean, he took a beating. Put it to you that way.
Should we open a can of worms about misinformation about Friday night,
what are you talking about?
Thursday to Friday morning, Thursday night, Friday morning?
I don't know if we should.
Let's not.
Well, let's just talk about it off the air. I'm curious, but we can talk about it later. All right.
Other than
You guys
that,
want to play a game?
it was. I'm trying to think where else anything.
Yeah, Thomas,
Right,
we're not going to touch that.
No.
No.
Anyways, it was just not tasteful for a show. That's all I'm going to complain about.
Yeah.
It was not tasteful for a show.
That's
It was
I have to agree. The conservative
But-
side
I
of me.
remember a couple of years ago, Creation did better. There was only one commercial based vendor there, trying to get you to buy their crap, like their balance bracelet crap, the stuff you see at state fairs and stuff like that. The scammy stuff. There was only 2 this year. So, but it's better than that one year where we had 3 of those stupid.
There's 3 of them, and one of them was very much like pushing it on you and coming out of the
A couple years
table
ago,
area. Yeah, it was a couple years
people were
ago.
selling the cell phone cases.
Mhm.
And I remember a chick sitting on the counter wearing black biker shorts, no big deal, but it said F you on her knees.
Yeah, that's not appropriate either.
It was a couple years ago. But anyways, we did, another complaint. that I didn't get a chance to tell I was going to was they need a place. They need to separate that little Roddenberry stage. What was it called this year?
Dick's Lounge.
Dick's Lounge versus the food area. Because when you're coming down to eat down and eat lunch or whatever, you want to talk to the people at the table, but you can't because there's a panel going on at the stage. I mean,
So there needs to be a break area.
yeah.
A place you can get
An
away.
actual break
with.
area with nothing going on.
Yeah.
Maybe having like Star Trek playing in the background, like on a TV or a screen or something. But an actual break area where there's nothing but food. And
That'd be
tables.
nice. Do you guys want to play a game tonight while we finish talking about this?
Play a game tonight. I'm down.
All right.
Okay.
Scott, you want to set up?
Yeah, I was just making sure Matt was up for it.
Okay. You guys want to play something quick and easy, or do you want to play TTR?
We'll just. It's up to you guys. I just need to know.
I think quick and easy. We're almost up to an hour. I mean, I don't know what time Jenny or anybody. Matt,
It's up to you guys.
TTR is still quick and easy for us if we go fast enough.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Excuse me. Well, apparently I'm not working tomorrow, so sorry.
I am 4 o'clock.
I may be a little bitter right now.
It's okay.
How did I?
Did you forget how to set up a game?
No, it's
You do remember how to file the page, right?
Has it been a year and you never knew?
it has not been a year, and it will not let me do it for some reason.
Oh.
Okay, then I'm gonna have to figure that out, guys.
All right. The fox in the forest.
Yeah, I should have looked at that before we went on. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh. So no game? Okay.
No,
No game.
because it won't allow me to invite anybody because it says, "Yo, you need to go premium," and I have no idea what that's about because it hasn't been a year since I've done that.
I don't know. It might have been a year.
I thought it was in September at some point. That's why I need to look at it. So
Yep.
Aw, I wanted to beat you on TTR.
And it's too bad they don't offer it anymore on the other one. Stream.
Oh,
I know.
Okay, guys, we'll figure that out. We'll have it next week.
we can play Conames. There's a website for Conames.
No, Colin, I was actually logged in. I checked.
Yeah. Okay, well, we can talk about that. So, overall, though, you guys had a good time?
Oh yeah.
That's good.
I will say I was while there were some issues, there's always going to be issues at
Exactly.
any for any convention. Something's going to happen. Something's not going to go right, and people are going to complain. But for it being STLV and everything, I have to say I think it was better run this year than I have seen in probably the last 5 years.
Mhm.
I agree with that. We didn't have that many issues, and the issues we had were mere, little things.
Yeah, I even made a comment in one of the truck groups. Like this year just felt special. I don't know if it was the amount of new people that came or what.
People complained about audio issues. That's not on Creation.
No,
That's audio. That's on the audio company that they hired.
when we were listening to that panel, the discussion panel, they're saying that audio equipment is 30 years old.
Gee.
And that's why they're having issues.
And
Yeah.
it is slated to be replaced. They just don't know when. At that time, they didn't know when.
And I think Creation really did jump on any problems right away and made changes quickly.
Yeah.
I will say I don't know how ticket pickup went because I picked mine up Thursday, but it seemed like it went a lot faster this year.
It did.
Yeah, it went faster.
We did ours on Wednesday night. We literally got in, checked into the hotel. I think we went, got tickets, and then got dinner or something like that. But it was very, very smooth.
And if you're gonna go, Always remember, there's a pre and post pool party.
Okay, yeah. We were gonna do one or the other. We just because of vacation time we weren't able to do both this year.
Well, it's because we both just started new jobs, so we don't want to take too much time off. Next
Understood.
year,
Mhm.
we're gonna come in maybe a day early, but we're gonna hopefully next year stay later and do some other Vegas activities.
Well, I'm just letting our fans know that there's also a
Yeah.
pool party.
Oh yeah.
there is a pool party.
I think
So-
my dog is trying to say they need to go potty.
I think we've lost Jay.
We have not lost Jay. My dogs are being cute and adorable. My sister.
And then
People are at my house.
and I think Croatia has listened and has fixed a lot of issues. Like the tables outside was kind of nice for people who, if they want to go sit outside and get fresh air and be in the hot sun, they can.
But security is better by letting him back in.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Okay, because years past they've been kind of questionable about that.
Yeah, and this year they didn't. I didn't see them really enforce the whole like lanyard and wristband thing. As long as you had the wristband, that's what mattered.
Yeah, they did ask me twice for my wristband. They had nothing about the lanyard.
They're not supposed to. The lanyard is a keepsake iron for us.
No, remember though, a couple years back you had to
I
have
know.
both.
Right.
And I fought that. And I went and complained, and magically the next day you didn't have to have both.
It should be one or the other, in my personal opinion. But
Yep.
Being cosplayer should be wristband because the lanyard kind
So
of
we can hide wristbands rather than.
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah, but overall we had fun. So
Oh, look who joined us! Somebody's late to the party.
There's a rumor
Oh.
going on.
we did find out, and this comes from creation itself. It's gonna be at the Rio the next 2 years.
Hmm.
yeah. I would.
What does that mean? Okay, so
SCV will be at the Rio for the next 2 years.
I wouldn't be surprised if after that they re-sign up for another 5-10 year
no,
contract.
no,
Yeah.
okay. There's still something. I heard what you said. I really did. But what does that mean exactly? What's going on? What do I not know about?
Nothing.
What
Nope.
do other people not know
They're gonna
about?
be they're gonna be at Rio next 2 years.
Well,
It just
SCLVs
means
are
they're not
real
going to be
every
somewhere else.
They're not moving the hotels. They're gonna stay right there. That's what I mean about it.
Okay, because that's what I was trying to get at. Because
Yeah.
my understanding is they weren't going to leave the Rio. They tried and they didn't like that experiment.
Well,
So
the thing is,
No,
nobody
they had-
kind of knew with the new management company taking over the Rio. Nobody kind of knew what was going to happen.
Okay,
and at one point they were not taking reservations because they were planning on tearing down the convention center to put the baseball stadium.
Yeah.
now I heard they're talking about parking lot or something like that, expanding the parking lot, making it multi-layers or something like that.
Well,
But
I
then
mean,
you live there, you know better than I would. That's just what I heard.
they've been talking about doing that off and on for 20 years.
Okay.
They don't need the parking.
No, there's plenty of parking there. I feel like.
Well, no, they're talking about for the stadium too, Jenny.
The stadium's not going
Oh,
there.
Yeah,
Stadium's
seems
going
like
on the strip.
Oh, I thought the stadium was just across the street or not too far away from them.
No. The
The
stadium,
football team?
no, the football team is down the road about 2.5 miles. They
Okay.
have plenty of parking.
Okay.
I'm talking about the baseball stadium that the Oakland A's was originally.
Oh.
They were in bidding for it, having the stadium go on their property, where the convention center sits.
The baseball stadium's good. I don't know how I feel about that, about the baseball going over to Tropicana, because Tropicana is too close to the airport.
Well,
You really want to have a baseball flying in the air as planes are coming to and from?
That's where it's going.
No, I'm sorry. That's just like you go hit a homer, and the damn ball bounces off the plane, and comes back, and the catcher catches it.
That'd be hilarious. But it'll probably be like a closed off top
Well-
stadium or something.
But with that being said, so the new owners of the Rio did not want to get into a contract with someone for a convention
Mm.
if they wouldn't have the convention center.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that's why it was up in the air for a few years.
So what about Star Trek re-signing officially?
No one
No one
one
knows.
No. There's rumors. I'm hoping, but
Well, because Reed Pop didn't seem like they
Repop
made
was
it.
a joke.
For all we know, Reed Pops could still have the rights to it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We don't know what their contract said.
Well, I found out something interesting, at least on my scouting side. I don't know if it applies to them. Is I heard that if you want to make a major change, insurance companies make you wait 5 years. So it could be something as simple as that, like a 5-year wait. Finish out the agreement with Reed Pop, however long their contract was. Because one of the things we're talking about is merging trips. I guess the boys and girls had no choice; they had to be separate because of insurance purposes. I've been finding a lot of stuff at NOAC. Well, because it affects me.
We don't know.
It
We
affects
don't
me
know
because
behind
I'm
the
a
scenes
leader.
stuff. So
Yeah. A 5-year moosh. Oh, I think you're mission. A 5-year mooshin.
Is that like having a moopsie for 5 years?
I don't think you would mind your moopsie, Scott.
I almost made a very inappropriate comment, but I said to myself.
Wait, you don't want people knowing? Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yes, Jenny is a great person. Never does anything inappropriate. Never says
No,
anything.
I'm a perfect angel. Let them mind the horns I hold in my halo, but I'm a perfect angel. Can't you see that?
So yeah, we don't.
Yeah, so
Don't
should
know
we call
about
it a night then?
idea.
I guess
I guess since we can't play DTR.
I know. I gotta look
we
at
will
it.
fix that problem next
I
week,
will.
guys.
I'm gonna do it after we're done here.
Like
so.
we can play code names. I know the website, but yeah.
All right. Well, I wouldn't mind getting to bed in the next 30 minutes or so. So I didn't get to bed till like 10:30 last night.
All right, so I guess we're calling it.
Yeah, I guess we'll call it.
Well, thank you for joining us back on our month and a half break. After a month and a half break,
We will not be back next week, but we will be back on the 7th.
Hey, right before Star Trek Day.
Actually, that is the first week for us. No, we'll be back on the 14th. Wait, this is the wrong month. Okay, we'll be back on the 11th.
I was like, wait, what?
I was looking at August. We'll be back on the 11th, guys. And then we'll be going back to our regular weekly scheduling. Bye.
Night, guys.
Bye.